Ooh, it's warm today. I'm a bit sweaty, so forgive me if I look a bit like a person that just tramped through the freaking Amazon with my shirt and everything, too. But what's up, folks? I'm Odd, by the way, and welcome back to my Bootleg Pokemon Challenge. This is the 23rd episode, second to last, I believe. We are getting really low in the bag here. So, if you are new here, the basic idea of this challenge is that I draw a little Pokemon figurine that's bootlegged from this little bag here. I initially had like 73 of them, and then I proceed to draw them with some form of variation, either based off of real life. There's a hair floating around in here. Based either off of real life or just any other sort of cool random traits, their bootlegged nature. Something of that matter to base the Pokemon off of, and do a redesign in that way. Make it kind of like a custom character Pokemon OC thing, almost. So at that, let's just get into our bag here. I think that there are like 7 left. So the next one will be 4, but I draw in 3s. Selection number 1 for the day. Chikorita! Very timely. Enhance. Yeah. Because the trailer for ZA recently, Legend ZA came out recently. So Chikorita is an option in that. For whatever reason, they decided to go for 2 Johto starters. But cute. Our little radish friend is here with us, and maybe I can harp a little bit about the possibilities surrounding the obvious regional variant that's probably going to come out in the evolutions for Chikorita. Hopefully, it's good. All right, next selection. Yup. We have a, oh my gosh, this is just Poliwag, right? Enhance. Its eyes are a little they're melting. Oh no, what happened, buddy? He looks so sad. Okay, I don't think this is Poliwag, right? This is the like little, not like, is this the first step or the like second step? It's not like the full evolution. I know that as much. But yeah, little first gen Pokemon, early evolution. Looks like a little Poliwag. Got the little tail. Like it's still in tadpole phase. Alright, so that is our next selection, and that's got us Gen 2 and a Gen 1 so far, so pretty well connected, considering you can get both in both games. You can both in the second game, not both games. Alright, and our final selection is a U. Hoppip! Cute! Enhance! Its eyes are giving me a dead-eyed stare here. It doesn't have any pupils. I don't think Hoppip has pupils, so maybe this is true to form. Because, I mean, otherwise it's like, it's pretty decent. The color is off, although maybe this could be the shiny. It's never the shiny. I always say that, and I'm like, maybe this could be reminiscent of the shiny, and it never is. But this nice purpley color feels like it could be, at least. Hoppip is Gen 3. So do we have a whole, like, procession here? This was our first selection, but this is Gen 2, so 2, 1, 3, I think. Or 2. Is this 2, 2? I'll have to look it up because I'm not very good with the generations, as we have come to find out. But okay, these are our selections for today. A very cute variety, I will say. No full evolutions in this one. They're all little babies, so that'll be cute too. These are all quite cute Pokemon, so it would make sense that they'd be friends, that they'd be hanging out together. So, at that, I'm going to throw you guys over to Speedpan voiceover, and I will let you know what I have done with these 3 when we get there, so see you there. First up is our Chikorita. Now, Chikorita is supposed to be based off of chicory, which is known for its roots, but I always saw their little body attached to that big leaf is very turnip-like, so that is the direction I ultimately decided to go in. I went for a yellow base, a bit more true to the original design for Chikorita. Apparently it was initially more yellow than green. And I added some of that almost magenta color you can see on turnips, along with some striping that works both for the plant and animal side of this design. Grass Pokemon are fun like this because their variations can be just as many possibilities as there are varieties of plants. This is less of a Chikorita breed and more of a cultivar, if you think about it. I had it in mind while working on this to name this boy Mandrake, so I gave him some teary eyes. I figured he was named that because he's a bit of a crybaby, and the mythological Mandrake is known for its cry. It's also a root shaped like a body, albeit a human one, so it made sense for a Chikorita to me. Mandrake tries his hardest to act tough, but it's difficult to pull off because he's always so quick to tears in any emotive state. Same, buddy. Same. It is quite timely that I got this figurine because we're seeing a return of the other two Johto starters in Legend ZA, and a new trailer came out literally during the week leading up to this, I think that the day that I wrote this script. Apparently there has also been a potential leak of the new Megas. I'm not too interested in the spoilers personally, but I do like some speculation, so if I'm already right or wrong, don't let me know here. But because the first Legends game had variants in their starter evolutions for Hisui, it would only make sense to get some Colosian, Lumiosian variants. I think Meganium is going to take on a fairy typing, maybe Poison, but it makes more sense to me that it would be the one to get the Kalos introduced typing, and it makes sense aesthetically with the line's more feminine leaning vibe. It would be double weak to Poison, but it would probably still wind up stronger than it is currently. I guess we'll just have to see though. Next up, we have the Poliwag, not Poliwhirl. I forgot the middle evolution didn't have the tail. There were a lot of directions I feel like I could have gone here, but because the Poly line is just kind of a generalized frog. I let my personal rule of cool come into play here though and decided on a gray tree frog inspired design. They can range from green to almost white with these leopard-like black spots, and they have a cute bright yellow on the inside of their legs. Their tadpole also gets some more of this color on its tail, so I thought that would fit well for Poliwag especially. For a little bit more balance, I also added some yellow to the belly. I named this boy Chaps because it looks a bit like he's wearing gray chaps over yellow pants. It would probably look even more prominent as he evolved. Chaps is the Pokemon of a scientist who is fascinated by metamorphosis in Pokemon. While many Pokemon evolve in a way that makes them seem more powerful or completely different, some Pokemon seem to have a pretty straightforward life cycle from a larval stage to adulthood. Perhaps there would be more to learn about evolutionary direction from these seemingly less complex evolutions. And finally, we have the Hoppip. This line is obviously based off of dandelions, or apparently the cat's ear plant, which is a lookalike. I just realized that these are the plants that I've seen around my neighborhood that look like giant dandelions. Ultimately, I still went with dandelions because they have some more available variety, it seems. Hoppip is more like the seed head or roots than a flower based off its evolution line, but one version of dandelions I thought looked cool and seemed fitting was the Japanese white dandelion. These have the yellow center but white edges around the petals. There is also a pink dandelion there, and there seems to be a white version of that as well with the pink in the center. Since Hoppip is already pink, I went for an almost piebald look, fading from pink at the head and belly to white in the center. The resulting gradient looked like tie-dye, so that's what I went with for the name of this girl. Tie-dye is the Pokemon of a naturalistic dye enthusiast who also, to no one's surprise, is a bit of a hippie. Tie-dye spends a lot of time looking for berries or even Pokemon that could assist in creating different colors on garments. The white parts of her body can get easily stained with rainbows of color. But those are my Pokemon for this week. We got an assortment of absolute babies today, and I think they're all super cute. Which one is your favorite? I think I like Mandrake the best here. His is definitely the longest amount of time spent on this set of designs, and I just love the stripes. Let me know what you think, and give this video a like if you liked it. 2 weeks until the finale if all else goes to plan, so subscribe if you want to catch that, and all the other fun art challenges that I do. This definitely isn't the end of my Pokemon videos. If anything, I just wanted to finish this before I moved on to any other challenges, so I'm excited for the potential there. At that though, I'll leave this here, and I'll see y'all next time.